prog, and everything in between. If you're into rock, you've come to the right place. Welcome to this episode of Talkin' Rock with Meltdown. Don't forget to follow the audio-only Talkin' Rock podcast on all podcast platforms. And now, it's time for today's conversation. Here's Meltdown.
Yeah, I thought you guys may have lost a bet or something that you had to talk to all the derelict DJs across the country today, but I see that you're getting an award, Jacoby. How about that?
That's pretty cool stuff, man. Yeah, we've been doing some work with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in the last couple of years, and we did a tour with Shinedown and took a chunk of money from each show and put it in a pile, and at the end of the show donated a big old check to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And we put a PSA in our show, and we've been collaborating with them and just, help doing our best to break down the stigma around mental health, and trying to inspire people that are out there struggling to, there's help out there. There's hope. There's people that care for you, and I think that's an important message right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so just out here trying to spread some hope and,
spread that good word.
That's right.
Yeah, no doubt. So many years ago, you found yourself in that situation. Who spread the hope and who helped you?
It was 2011. I was really in a really dark place, and I was at found myself at rock bottom again. And I remember my younger brother, he pretty much called me on my BS, and it was the beginning of a work that I'm still in the process of. And it's I'm just grateful that I got people around me that love me through my crazy, and that will also call me on my shit. You know what I mean? And I'm just grateful I didn't make a permanent decision to a temporary problem, but when I was in the thick of this downward spiral, it's like my coping mechanisms were gone. I didn't know how to deal. And so I needed help. And once I finally just admitted that I needed help, that was the beginning of the process for me. And it's a journey, man. It's a journey.
Yeah. Yeah, every day is a journey, no question about it. And you guys have definitely traveled down those roads. Hey, Chris, you got a tour coming up later on with Stained and Breaking Benjamin, of course, coming right here.
Yes, sir.
But I talked to Rachel Boland from Skid Row yesterday, and of course, you guys are all friends with Lizzie Hale. Have you guys seen any of the video of Lizzie fronting Skid Row?
Rachel just followed me on Instagram yesterday,
dope.
and I hit him back. Yeah, I did saw a video of her doing it with Skid Row. It was I Remember You. I saw a YouTube video the other day. She's just
one of the best rock singers.
She's a beast.
Insane.
Yeah.
Shout out.
It's such a good pairing for her to be singing with Skid Row. It's so sick.
Yeah, for real.
Those songs are like great for her voice.
It would be cool if Sebastian would sing for Skid Row. Why can't they just bury the hatchet and just rock it, man?
I mean,
come on.
Yeah, Jacoby, you guys have pretty much it's been all of you guys pretty much for your whole career, right?
Yeah, we just had a member change in, I think it was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And Tony Palermo joined the band back then, and just had to make that one member change. It's pretty trippy though, because through the years, our ex-drummer, I've become really close with him again, which has been really healing for the both of us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Chris, how was that Creed cruise?
It was awesome, man. We'd never done a rock cruise before, and so
really?
I didn't know what to expect, and man, we had the best time. It was so awesome.
You didn't get seasick?
I don't, apparently.
Oh man, me on a boat, I'm like,
dude,
terrible.
I loved every minute of it, man. Yeah, and it was cool, like seeing Creed back together, all original members, and now we're about to do some more shows with them in the summer, so or early fall.
What other bands were on that?
On the cruise?
Yeah.
Oh man, Fuel, Tonic, Buck Cherry, Veruca Salt. I mean, it was straight up. It was straight up 90s and early 2000s all over again, man.
I was thinking about that before.
And the funny thing is, we got offered the cruise. I was like, well, we didn't come out in 1999, and my agent hit me back. Well, what do you think of this? Summer of '99 and beyond. So we're the beyond.
Beyond. Here he is.
We're the inspired by 99.
Did you ever see Creed when they were in their heyday, Chris?
Oh hell yeah, man!
Oh, okay.
I saw him in a club on my own prison tour, and it was ripping. And then I saw him on the Human Clay tour with Seven Dust opening.
Oh, that's dope.
Which was
Seven Dust slays.
Straight up. That was my first show with Pyro, man. It was like, hell yeah, dude.
That's hard.
And next year is going to be the 25th anniversary of Infest. I know, Jacoby, you've talked about doing some wild things next year. What can you say?
Yeah, so we did a book. We wrote a book, and it's kind of a book of a reflection of that era, and it's told from all the band members' points of view. So every chapter is totally different. You know, it's just coming from different perspectives.
Everybody's
also
contradicting each other's story.
Absolutely, totally. It's like, how do you remember it, man? And, you know, and also there's a couple other musicians that have chapters in it. Some people from the music industry as well, and so people that were just all directly related to what was happening at that time. And so we got that coming out. We got a cool kind of reimagination remix element that's part of that, and then box set type of thing, and then a few performances that we'll do where it's like,
that's sick,
you know,
bro.
I don't want to do a full tour though, dude, because I just, you know, we're working on new music, and that's really my main focus. And so we'll celebrate, but not too much, because, you know, it's all about that.
Which I've heard this new music, some of it, and yeah, y'all gonna want to get your ear holes on that.
And I heard y'all, and we did a little, I'll play you my new music if you play me your new music. And we were both just like, what? Oh man, I wish I wrote that. That's so sick. Yeah, it was a little bit of that going on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've heard it described as savage. Is that
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's go with that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was just down actually in Nashville. I know you guys jumped up on stage together a few months back, but Chris, I should have hit you up. I guess when I was down there, a friend of mine and me went to Santa's Pub.
I don't even know where that. I've heard of that, and I've never been.
It is like a literal double wide trailer.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, you know what? I have driven past that.
That's kind of dope.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So yeah, Kid Rock says we're going to a double wide trailer, then proceeds to sing karaoke for 20 people there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's dope, dude. That's a good
Oh,
time.
I thought you might have had a Santa's Pub story somewhere along the line.
No, I don't. I don't get out, man. I live a boring life, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you a funny pub story real quick. So I'm in Japan, and this is you know, I'm sober at this point in my life, and we're going out on the town, and we see this like train car, and it's packed, and we're like, I'm with my drummer, bass player, guitar player. It's our drummer's birthday. We're like going out on the town. Tony's like, oh, we got to go in that bar. So we go in the bar, and it's like literally a train car, and everybody's packed in there. And I look to the ceiling, and there's this like bell up here. And I'm like, I can't help myself, but I'm going to ring this bell. I ring the bell, and everybody in the bar just goes crazy. Everybody's going nuts. I'm like,
what did you just?
What did I just do?
You just incited
I just bought the whole round in the train, or the whole train car around. So I was like, oh gosh. So then, you know, later in the evening, I rang it a couple more times.
So you were responsible for everyone else's bad decisions.
Exactly. I apologize, guys. I didn't know what I was doing. I just saw a bell. I had to ring it.
Well, you made enough of your own in your lifetime. You might as well share, I suppose. But hey, really, congratulations, a heartfelt congratulations, Jacoby, on this award. And Daughtry, great seeing you. We'll see you here coming up this summer as well. And thank you so much for your time, and safe travels. We'll see you here in Detroit Rock City.
Yeah,
absolutely,
good seeing you,
man. Thank you,
Meltdown.
brother. Appreciate it.
Bye. See you guys.